my dude Cyvax here. So today we're going to be continuing the Marvel fighting game legacy, and the next game we're going to be checking out is going to be X-Men Children of the Atoms. Now I am going to say right now, before I start reading the description of this Wikipedia page, I will be saying that throughout my playthrough I didn't know who the last boss was in this game in general, because I already recorded my playthrough on it, and I'm just giving you guys a heads up. I kept saying like I don't know who the last few bosses are in this game in general, but I know it's Magneto and I know it's Juggernaut. But anyways, we're gonna continue. X-Men Children of the Atom is a 1994 fighting game developed and published by Capcom and released by the CP System 2 arcade hardware. It was released in December 1994 in Japan and in January 1995 in North America and Europe. Based on the X-Men comic book, it is the first fighting game produced by Capcom. Yeah, I did hear something about that, saying like it was like the first Capcom game that they published in terms of like a Marvel fighting game. Using characters under license from Marvel Comics, released around the time to the mid-1990s X-Men animated series, the game features the voice actors from the series reprising their roles. The game plot is based on Fatal Attraction stories from the comics. Players control one of the X-Men of their enemies and their fight against the villain Magneto. They face each of the other characters in best of 3 one-on-one fighting matches before battling Juggernaut and Magneto, which I just said. The gameplay has much in common with Capcom's previous fighting games, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, I didn't play that, Darkstalkers, I did play that. Children of the Atom adds a combo system that features long combos that can even be performed in mid-air, also featured in the game of various tactical maneuvers, including the ability for characters to roll. Children of the Atoms introduces multi-aired fighting environments in which the ground would crumble and characters would fall into lower parts of the level. These concepts of the fast pace of the game would provide the basis of Capcom's Marvel vs. Capcom series, which began the X-Men vs. Street Fighter in 1996. Now, I did say also in my playthrough that these stages, like in terms like they have like platforms like falling and stuff, like they would crumble and then you would go underneath the platform. The stages sort of reminded me of like the MK games, like MK3 and then MK trilogy games, like in terms of stages. That's what I meant to say. Marvel vs. Capcom series, which began the X-Men vs. Street Fighter in 1996. I do remember playing that one. Ports of the game was released for Sega Saturn, PlayStation, MS, DOS. Of these PlayStation versions was not well received of the other versions, suffering from slowdown and missing frames of animation. Okay, so there's your answer why those versions were never, well, why the PlayStation version wasn't really good. Even though I did grow up playing mostly the PlayStation version, I never owned a Sega Saturn or MS DOS. But anyways, yeah, we are going to be checking out X-Men Children of the Atoms, and I'm really excited. And the reason why I really wanted to do this one, like in terms of this X-Men fighting game, is because it is really important for like X-Men characters to be like any fighting game, because I think they're mostly like the coolest characters to add like in a Marvel fighting game, in my opinion. And we already have one that's confirmed for Marvel Tokon, which is going to be Storm, and I really hope it's Psylocke. I really hope they add Nightcrawler, Psylocke, Magic, and who else would I really want in that game? Jubilee, Rogue, the list goes on. There's a bunch of X-Men characters they can add from that game, man. I mean, for Marvel Tokon. But anyways, enough of me chit-chatting, enough, like, you know, putting my wish list out there. We're going to be continuing X-Men Children of the Atoms with Magneto. Mostly Psylocke, though. But anyways, hope you enjoy. X-Men Children of the Atoms, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to be quiet and then we're going to look at this intro and then we'll talk in the character select screen. So let's just take a look at it and take a gander at this art and beautiful trailer of X-Men Children of the Atoms. The reason I decided to do this one first is because, one, it's very important, and then two, they're going to add X-Men characters in the Marvel Tokon. They really are. So I said, why not? Let's just check this out. So the character that I want to go with is going to be Psylocke, because I want her in Marvel Tokon. I think she's like my most requested character. I really want, and I really hope they add her too. But anyways, we're gonna fight Cyclops first. I did practice a little bit during training mode. Optic Blast, okay. When did this game get made? 19 1994, just when I was born, man. But I didn't really grow up playing this game. I remember my cousin had it, and I only played it once. But I remember I was mostly a Wolverine player, though, in this game. But I didn't play as much. I think I only played once or twice when I was a kid, and that's it. Hyper X Finish. Okie dokie. Yeah, this game is pretty old. But in terms of me growing up playing it, no. Marvel Superheroes was like my first fighting game of Marvel. But X-Men Children of the Atoms, no. I mostly played X-Men vs. Street Fighter, though. That's the one I mostly played the most. Okay. Why am I not taking damage? Okay, come on. Nice, I'm just gonna do the super there. Okay. No, you're not doing your optic blast. Come on. Nope. Oh, come on, Cyclops, dude. Come on. Yeah, I could have gone with Cyclops, so I said, nah, you know what? Let's just go with Psylocke. Psylocke has always been my favorite X-Men character to begin with. To me, my X-Men. Call me again when you are serious. Okay, so we're facing Iceman. Wow, that was a really quick ass intro. Yeah, a lot of people like Children of the Atoms. I can't really tell you any specific details about the game because I've never played it. I've never played it. Like I said, I've only played like once or twice. Okay, but it has charm to it, man. And the reason why I wanted to do this legacy first for X-Men Children of the Atom is because how important they are in the fighting game. I'm just gonna say that. They're really important characters, adding them in like any Marvel fighting game. And they're a huge part of the NBC like crossover as well. Oh shoot, okay, there's Dizzy mode in this one, okay. Here we go. Pyroblast. Psyblast, I'm just gonna call that. Okay. Yeah, we don't know which X-Men character they can add in this game. I really don't, man. It could be anyone. It could even be characters that have never been in a Marvel fighting game. I mean, for sure it is. Nope. Get away from me. Try to stop me. Come on. Psylocke in this game sort of sounds like Cammy to me. A little bit. Not much. Am I going to find opponents in this game online? Maybe. But you're probably just going to be facing people that have been playing this game forever. It just has their niche audience. It's just like NBC 2 as well. Nice. Psylocke wins. Yeah, I don't... Next time I suggest you try fighting back. Okay, Silver Samurai. Silver Samurai would also be like another cool addition to the Marvel Tokon fighting game as well. I could see him making it in. Because he hasn't made one in a long time. But to tell the truth, I think the one that's going to make it in the X-Men, at least one of them for sure, is probably going to be Nightcrawler and Magic. It's either going to be between Magic or Psylocke, but since Psylocke's already been in the fighting game, my guess is they're probably going to end up choosing Magic. And I'm fine with both either way, because I think Magic is really sick in Marvel Rivals, and I think in a fighting game she'd be even way more sick, man. I could see her having multiple movesets from like in a fighting game for Magic. She'd be really sick. I main her. I'd be happy if she made it in. Okay. Yeah, I don't know who the last boss is in this game, actually. Magneto, I guess? I think it's Magneto. Oh shit, okay, this is really... Okay, I thought I had my super. Just gonna keep spamming this. Okay. Let's just spam this. Let's just spam it. If we would have gotten close to him, we would have lost. You're not going to be seeing anything too much of crazy gameplay from me. They consider it if you stand still while I defeat you. Yeah, you're not going to be seeing any crazy gameplay from me. I only practiced a little bit. I just practiced the basics. Okay. Let's just throw a Side Blast. Come on, dude. Let's go for this. Buttercup. God damn it, man. Wolverine's too short of the head. This stage is really cool. I think X-Men Children of the Atoms have like really decent stages so far. Berserker Barrage! No, come on. Get away from me. Yeah, the character that I remember playing this game was just Wolverine. But like from only once or twice that I played this game. Okay. Ooh, okay. Nope. Get away from me. What controller am I playing? I'm playing on the PS5 controller. I would never dare to play this game on arcade stick. Okay. Just gonna keep spamming that. God, it's so hard to hit Wolverine, man. Oh, come on, am I dizzy already? I'm just gonna keep spamming this so I can secure at least the win. Okay. Time over. Oh shit, this only gives you a little bit of time. So I gotta make sure that I don't get defeated. You've lost, but you've proven yourself. Now we're facing Omega Red. Omega Red was always like a really cool character. Omega Red was like one of those characters I really wanted to learn in MVC2. Maybe one day I might. Well, old games that I grew up mostly playing the most, Mortal Kombat Trilogy and MK3 and MVC2. What was the other one? And then Project Justice. Those are like my 3 favorite old fighting games I like to play. For me, that's just my opinion. I like playing those games the most. I like playing Project Justice. Power Stone too, but not much. I was mostly a Project Justice fan than Power Stone. But I think Power Stone is a really cool game as well. I like it. I really like it. But in terms of me, yeah, a lot of people prefer Power Stone 1, but I prefer Power Stone 2. I think Power Stone 2 is much better in my opinion. For me, a lot of people think it's Power Stone 1 though because of gameplay mechanics, but I just like the party aspect of 2. And then stage interactions. I think there's more stage interactions in 2 than there is in 1. That's what I like about it. Oh shit, I don't have my super. Try to stop me, okay. Nice. Get away from me, Omega Red. You're not gonna get me. How considerate are you? You still stand while I defeat you. Spiral, man. Dude, this chick is so weird in MVC2. But yeah, this character hasn't been seen in a very long time, and I don't think we're not going to see her anymore in a fighting game. Oh shoot, okay. Is that stage transition? I never knew that. Okay, the only thing I could do... She transforms? I don't remember doing her. I don't remember... That sounded so wrong. I don't remember her doing that like in MVC 2. She's not a mistake. Okay, nice. Oh, come on, man. I like how it has really, really cool stage transitions, man. Sort of remind me like MK games, like MK3 and stuff like that, when you would hit like an uppercut and it would transition to a different stage. Your skills don't compare to mine. Juggernaut. Does this game even have a final boss or no? It has to, probably. Okay. I'm gonna save up my meter though. Trying to stop me, trying to stop me, trying to stop me. Come on, Juggernaut. Show me what you got, man. Okay. Oh my god, dude, that was so hot, the moaning. Oh, wait, there's something on my computer. There you go. Really hope that didn't make it lag. It was just an ad on my computer for some reason. Okay, I wasn't focused, but in this part, I'm going to be really, really focused. Now, this stage looks really, really, really familiar to me, man. It sort of reminds me of someone from, like, X-Men. That one fighting game, what's it called? X-Men Mutant Academy or something like that. It was a fighting game as well. Here, I'm going to spam that. Just so I can finish this round off as fast as I can. I should finish him off. There you go. Okay, we're not going to skip it. Your skills grow with experience, but not enough for me. Okay. I knew Magneto was going to be the last boss in this game. I knew he was going to be the last boss. Let's destroy his ass.
The human era is over. Mutant era has come.
Is Magneto actually a playable character in this game? I didn't really check the roster. I need to check the roster again, though. Shit, okay. Ah, so you can do that, huh? Okay. Yeah, Magneto was also like the last boss in X-Men Mutant Academy. What's X-Men Mutant Academy? It's a fighting game. It was on the PS1. I only remember playing the first one. I don't remember playing the second one, though. I remember playing a lot of Mystique, Sabretooth, and then Gambit. Those are like my characters, and Wolverine to an extent. Even Magneto was cool. And my weirdo character in that game would be Toad, I remember. Oh my god, that was close, that was close, that was close. Second round, we're still not out of the woods. We're gonna finish this once and for all, though. Yeah, Mystique would be really, really good pick for like a fighting game, in my opinion. She'd be like the Shang Tsung, maybe. I could see her playing like Shang Tsung if she was a fighting game. Why does it keep spamming that? Oh shit, dude, okay. This would mean serious business. I'm gonna keep spamming that. I'm just gonna keep spamming this. I'm just gonna keep spamming that. Because this is going sicko mode with us. Oh my god, okay, okay, okay. Come on, quit cheating, man. Maybe I'm cheating. I juked the system. I didn't really want to get near him, though, because he was way too scary as a boss. Uncanny excellence. Excelente, amigo. Magneto, you are defeated. Avalon is collapsing. This is my home. I shall not leave it. Stay only if you would perish with me. What? You must be insane. Be gone. Okay. I can't really tell who is like in the pixel art though. There's all the X-Men team. Psylocke, we thought Magneto had. Thanks for the concern, Robert. Let's get out of here. Oh, it has really, really unique dialogue. It might have each unique dialogue for each character. God damn it, man. Magneto's goals were noble, but then the goals didn't. His lust for world domination consumed him. It is unfortunate, Psylocke, but it was his decision. A decision that affected us all. Enough yapping, let's go home. The dialogue goes super fast, man. Psychological as always, friends, Logan. What? What? I wonder if I could ever get back to the life I must admit it does feel good. What? Wolverine was spying on Psylocke, man. Go away, Cyclops. You've got to stay to your toes, Betsy. Can I have any peace? If I'm wanted a training session, I would. 1. We'll see how well you do next time. And there it is, man. Psylocke's story mode and X-Men Children of the Atom. And I think this game holds a special place for like the fighting game of Marvel. And for people that actually grew up with this game the most. I liked it for what it was. Like I said, I didn't grow up playing it. I only played it like maybe once or twice when I was a kid. So there goes my playthrough of X-Men Children of the Atoms. I really, really liked the game. I really liked the environments. I thought the environment stages were really, really cool to look at. I really, really liked the X-Men characters they've added. And Psylocke, she's always been my favorite. She's always been one of my favorite characters. That's why I really, really wanted to play her in hopes that she makes in the Marvel Tokon. And now we're going to have 4 fighting games to check out, which is the Marvel Nemesis fighting game. Then we have Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Then we have Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter. And we have, last but not least, MVCI. I'm not sure if I'm going to add X-Men vs. Street Fighter in there. Maybe I might, because I think that game is really, really cool looking. And it's also really, really fun to play as well. I do remember playing that game a bunch. But anyways, for now, this ends one of them, which is X-Men Children of the Atoms. But anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching. And I'm going to hit you with an and. Peace!